Hello, my name is Francois and welcome to my channel, Yoga Total Fitness. Today we're going to do some post-run yoga stretches so you can kick off those running shoes and I'll meet you on your mat. Okay, so after your run you should be nice and warm, so we're going to start with some quad stretches. Lift your left foot, grabbing it with both hands, keeping your knees together. Try and pull your heel towards your back. Feeling a nice stretch in that quad, keeping your back nice and upright. Engaging that right leg, pulling your navel in. Breathe in and out through your nose. Each time you exhale, bring that heel closer to your back. Bring your left leg foot down. Lift that right foot. Keep your knees together. Knees together. Engage that left leg. Make sure you got your balance. Stand nice and upright, pulling that heel to your back. Actually towards your glutes. Focusing on breathing in and out through your nose. And release that foot down to the mat. Move to the top of your mat. Bend your knees slightly. Exhale, hinging at the hips, bringing your hands down to the mat. Bend your knees until your belly can touch your thighs. Place both hands on the mat. Step back into a high plank. Push your hips back into a downward facing dog. Keeping your heels off the mat, knees bent. Forming a nice straight line from your wrist to your shoulders to your tailbone. And then pedal out your legs, stretching those hamstrings and ankles. Make sure to keep your back nice and straight. We're also stretching our lower back. Lift your left leg, keeping your hips squared. Bend your knee. Bring your knee to your chest. Lean forward. Flex your foot. Place that hand in between your feet. Shuffle it forward if you can't reach it. Firm your legs. Make a whole body tight. Lift your hands into the air for a high lunge or a runner's lunge. Breathe in and out through your nose. Turn your back foot out. Extend your hands to the front and to the back for a warrior one. Cartwheel your hands to the mat. Bring that left foot back. Push your hips back into downward facing dog with your knees bent and your back straight. Heels off the mat. Lift that right leg again. Bend your knee. Bring it to your chest. Lean forward. Flex your foot. Place it in between your hands. Untucking your left foot. Okay, shuffle that foot forward until your front shin is forming a 90-degree angle with the mat. Place both hands on the inside of your leg for lizard pose. Lift your chin and chest. As you inhale, pushing your hips into the mat. So you're going to push them down and forward, stretching those hip flexors. If you're flexible enough, you can bring one or two or both of your forearms to the mat to deepen that stretch. If you've got some yoga blocks, you can also rest your forearms on yoga blocks. Come back onto your hands. Shuffle that foot a little bit back. We're going to come upright. Place your hands on your hips or anywhere where you can balance. Then you're going to lean forward, stretching your ankle, pushing your knee past your ankle, driving your hips down and forward. So we're stretching our ankles here, and this is a deep stretch for your hip flexors, making sure that back thigh is engaged. You should feel the stretch there as well. And release your hands to find your balance. Okay, we're going to move into pigeon pose. So take your time. Bring that left shin to the mat. Everyone's pigeon pose is going to look different here. This is quite an intense hip opener. You're going to stretch your knee and ankle. So find a comfortable position. You're going to have to experiment a little bit here to see which level you're at. So all you've got to do is make sure that front shin is on the mat, either parallel, or you can bring your heel to your midline as much as you need to. Making sure your hips are as square as possible. Lifting your chest, breathing in and out through your nose. Okay, release your hands down to the mat. Get out of that pigeon pose. Maybe into a tabletop, untuck your toes. Lift your knees, push your hips back into down facing dog. You're going to lift that right leg, bend your knee to chest, lean forward, flex your foot. Place that foot in between your hands. Firm your legs. Reach your arms up for a high lunge. Exhale as you pivot that back foot, reaching to the back and front with both hands for warrior pose. Cartwheel your hands back down to the mat. Step back with that right leg for a high plank. Push your hips back for downward facing dog. Lift that right leg again, keeping your hips squared. Bend your knee, bring your knee to your chest. Lean forward, flex your foot, place it on the mat in between your hands. Bring that back knee down, untuck your toes. Make sure that front shin is forming a 90-degree angle with the mat. You can firm your legs, engage your core, and lift your arms up towards the ceiling for a low lunge or a crescent lunge. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot. Lift your chin and chest, pushing your hips forward as much as you can, breathing in and out through your nose. Driving your hips into the mat, stretching those hip flexors. Okay, shuffle that foot a little bit back. Bring your hands to your hips, or you can place your right hand on your right knee. Drive that knee forward, stretching your ankle. Pushing your hips down and forward. Keeping your back nice and straight with the upright body. We're stretching our hip flexors here and our ankle and this back leg. Deepen the stretch on your exhale. Okay, release your hands down to the mat, find your balance. Bring that front shin to the mat. Find the pigeon pose variation that's comfortable for you. Just make sure your hips are squared. toes pointing back. Lift your chest as much as you can. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Exhale and bring your hands to the mat. Come into tabletop position, fingers pointing forward. Your wrists directly below your shoulders. Your knees directly below your hips. Okay, we're going to do some cat-cows. So you're going to exhale for cat, rounding your back completely, tucking your chin, tucking your tailbone. Inhale, lift for cow. Lift your chin, lift your tailbone. Inhale completely. Exhale, tucking your chin and your tailbone, rounding your back completely. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, round your back. Inhale, lift your chin and tailbone. Exhale, round your back, tucking your chin and your tailbone. Inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. Inhale. Exhale for cat, rounding your back. Last one. Inhale. Exhale for cat pose. Rounding your back completely as you exhale, emptying your lungs. Come into a seated position with your legs extended in front of you. Flex your feet, slightly bend your knees. Walk your hands down your legs as far as they can go. Leaning forward, breathing in and out through your nose. Don't go too deep yet. We're going to work our way into the stretch. We're going to stretch our hamstrings and lower back muscles. So you're going to inhale through your nose, exhale, go a little bit deeper into the stretch. Stay there for one breath, inhale through your nose. As you exhale, stretch a little bit deeper. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fall deeper, bring your chest towards your legs. Making sure you've got a nice bend in your knees. Inhale and exhale through your nose. Making sure to go deeper on the exhale. Take a deep inhale. Come to the middle of your mat. Spread your legs wide for a pancake. Bring your left heel towards your midline. Place your right hand on your left knee. Reach your left hand up and over towards your right foot, stretching your side body. Breathe in and out through your nose. Making sure to keep your back nice and upright. Don't lean too much forward. Inhale, come back up. And exhale. Lift your hand up and over, reaching for that right foot. Inhale to come back up. Inhale and exhale, reach up and over for that left foot, keeping your back nice and straight. Not straight, I mean upright. And inhale to come back up. Change your legs. Right heel to your midline, left foot extended to your side. Flex that left foot. Left hand on your right knee. Right hand reaching up and over. Exhale and reach for that left foot. Inhale to come back up. Inhale and exhaling. Exhale and reach up and over, trying to reach that left foot. Inhale to come back up. Exhale, reach up and over. Okay, so our next pose, you're going to bring your right heel to your midline, lift your leg foot, bring it over your left leg, place it on the outside of your right thigh. Okay, take your right arm, hug that left leg, left hand to the back of you, and twist your body, turning your gaze to the back. Making sure to start the twist in the lower part of your spine. So you're going to start twisting in your lower spine and then move up all the way to your shoulders, twisting your shoulders. Inhale through your nose. As you exhale, deepen the stretch. Inhale and release. Let's change sides. So you're going to bring your left heel to your midline, right foot over your left leg on the outside of your thigh, left arm hugging your right leg, straighten your back, sit nice up and straight. Inhale, exhale, turning your gaze to the back, twisting your body, starting the twist in the lower part of your spine. Inhale and exhale through your nose, using your whole spine to twist, ending in your shoulders. Breathe in through your nose, lengthen your spine up as you inhale. As you exhale, twist deeper. To release the stretch, lie on your back. Bend your left leg or bend your right leg. Take your left leg, place your left shin on your right leg. We're going to grab our right leg and pull it in towards your chest, lifting your chest towards your legs, keeping your neck nice and relaxed. Inhale and exhale through your nose. This is to stretch those glute muscles. Breathe in and out through your nose, using your hands to pull that right leg closer to you, stretching that left glute muscle. And release, and we're going to change sides. So your left leg on top of your right leg on top of your left leg. Grab that left leg, pulling it towards your chest, lifting your chest, keeping your neck relaxed, breathing in and out through your nose. Feeling the stretch in that glute muscle and even in your hip flexors. And release the stretch. Staying in this position, grab your ankles, or you can just place your hands on the mat below you. Rest your head on the mat. Bring your heels as close as possible to your butt. And you're going to lift your hips, tucking your shoulders underneath you. Lift your hips as much as you can. Inhale and exhaling through your nose, pushing those hips up. If you can reach your ankles, you can use that as leverage to push your hips higher, giving you a deeper stretch in your back. Breathing in and out through your nose. Just hold there for 2 more breaths and release. Okay, come onto all fours. This is our last stretch. Sit back onto your heels for child's pose. Walk your fingers forward, resting your chest
on your legs and your forehead on the mat. Breathe in and out through your nose. For a deeper stretch here, you open your hips and drop your chest in between your legs and bring either your chin or your forehead to the mat. Stretch your lower back, your hips.
And come back up. I hope you find this helpful. You can try this stretch every time you finish your run. It will help you to recover quicker. It will stretch and strengthen all those muscles you're using while running. It will also help you to avoid injuries caused by running. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.